Yeah, I'm gonna fix this this time. It's gonna be right. All right, we're in.
Certain process of destruction, and a new world order is beating down the door.
In the history of colonization, they've always given us two options: give up our land or go to jail. Give up our rights or go to jail. And now, give up our water or go to jail. We are not criminals. We're sisters.
Here at Osheti, we're completely surrounded. We're here for everybody. I'm here for my grandchildren. I'm here for clean water. I'm here for treaty rights.
We stand on treaty land. We are not criminals.
I am Sichangul Lakota. This is my treaty territory.
I am Oglala Lakota. This is my treaty territory.
I am Ohenupa Lakota, and this is my treaty territory.
After the deadline of February 22nd, 2017 at 2 p.m.,
We are all at risk of facing arrest, police brutality, federal charges, and prison time.
And they've been trying to take us down for hundreds of years, and they can keep trying, and we're still going to be here, and we need help. There aren't many of us left. We need everybody to come and stand with us Lakota Onchis. We're here for our grandchildren. We're here for you.
we are Ochetti Oyate. Our ancestors stand with us, fighting the black state. King with Shawnee water is high.
Guys, we have a major problem. That video was 2 years ago. Hello, Stents. We're being attacked because we attacked other countries. Alabama will not be the only place that loses water. Actually, I've got 32 states that's going to lose water. Okay? Louisiana, Mississippi, all the way back to the West Coast. What I just found out, I put it on YouTube on my other channel. I've not been feeling good, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to even talk as much, but this needs to come out. Remember what I told you New Year's Eve. that we were going to have more terrorist attacks. And I told you to get you some water, get you some guns, get you some food. I'm not just telling you that for fear mongering. What happened on 280 today is telling people to stay in the house. Don't drink the water. There's your sign right there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all enjoy the game designs, but this story's big. By the way, if you've not noticed, this show is for Roman Reigns' return. We got a hell of a main event for the show, but this is the I just created the leukemia designs warrior for Roman Reigns. I'm glad he's back, but it was the storyline for you to buy his cancer shirts, more money to suck into the NWO. That's the reason I'm doing this, folks. I'm letting you know you don't need to be spending your money on woe is me crap, because they got the money. Why we need to give the money to them when they got money, when they're rich. You see where I'm coming from, ladies and gentlemen? And the money's not even going to the cancer patients. It's going to none other than the New World Order to have sex with your kids and eat pizza with them and Coca-Colas. You're paying for your taxes to that. Stents, I don't know where you're at, man. I don't know what happened to you on Facebook, but I think they kicked you off because you said something on Facebook. Try to warn you. I didn't kick you off. I promise you that. They kicking a lot of people off. People talking about Christianity's getting kicked off. Try to warn y'all. I didn't want to listen. So keep on saying what you want to say, okay? And when you see that I haven't, when you think I kicked you off, I didn't. I warned you. I warned you. The AI is stronger than the humans. Smarter than the humans. They say. Sure, it's funny I'm still here. But Evil Knievel, I created him. This is the second Evil Knievel. I showed y'all the first one versus the other American wrestler. I thought y'all might enjoy this. I created the ring, the arena of Roman Reigns' return, which I told you he didn't want to go to Saudi Arabia for that Royal Rumble. Y'all didn't listen to me. Y'all thought that he had cancer again. I knew he didn't. It was just, look, WWE don't know how to tell you that they're taking a day off or a month off. You know what I mean? Neither. America seems to get down, save yourselves and your children. Yes. Yes, I agree, man. But I'm not getting my messages on Anonymous Wormwood. I don't have a messenger. I notice y'all sending me messages, but I can't get them. It's weird. They're giving me the information that y'all are sending me stuff, but I'm not getting it. You just need to follow me. If you can't get on my Facebook, just follow me. Okay? Just watch. Just watch, share, and learn something, okay? But I just put out another video about what's going on at UAB Hospital. People have been rushed to hospital, emergency. I told you the terrorist attacks. Water has been poisoned on 280. I told you it was coming. I told you about the Black Friday was going to happen. I told you everything was going to happen. The 27th and the 28th was going to be bad. I told you it was going to happen. And none of y'all listened. None of y'all shared. None of y'all give a damn about no one but yourself. And I'm going to be honest with you. The ones that's scared and the ones that's not sharing will probably be the first ones that dies. If you want to know the truth. We're already ready to roll, Jack. That's all I got to say. I hope y'all are enjoying the show. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Evil Knievel versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. But here's more news. Anonymous has more news about water. This was 3 years ago. I'm trying to refresh your mind what Anonymous and we have been saying for the last since 2015. I mean, I told you June 12th, 2015, when I was born on YouTube. I told you to get you some water, get you some guns, get you some food. I didn't tell you to stop because we got a new president. I told you to keep on doing what you got to do to survive. There's going to be a bunch of food shortages and a bunch of water shortages, didn't I? I did. I'm not sitting here trying to scare you. I'm telling you what is the plan. Because we attacked so many people, now we got people attacking us. And what they're going to do is Donald Trump's going to say it was because of the wall, the border wall, okay? He's going to blame the Democrats. I know the plan, folks. I know what they're going to do. But do you know what's going to happen? Because everything that I've been teaching y'all is reverse psychology. Flint, Michigan was no joke. That was real. That was the first terrorist attack from Obama's ISIS. The same people that attacked Orlando. You see them coming from? Hillary Clinton wrote an email to Donald Trump. We're going to tear up the nation's water if you don't step down or get the power back to us. Same way with the European deal. With Rothschilds making the weather bad. It's the same thing, guys. If Trump and Pence stays in the White House, they say it's over. Our freedom is already gone, guys. If you do not see the signs. Did you not see that picture I put out there today on my other group that I put out? I got a new group now. Magic Hands from Magic City. Craigslist is dead. I put water on there. The same day of the terrorist attack. Why did I do that? I already had that picture ready and to go 2 weeks ago, folks. That's how good I am. I'm better than any YouTube channel out there. Every one of y'all that y'all are following them, they're going to kill you. They're already doing it. They already got the UN trucks coming in on you during the winter storms and the hurricanes and everything else. They know what you have been saying on YouTube, and they know what you're saying on Facebook, and you're being droned, and you're being attacked by the UN, and when you have power outages and you got 60 inches of snow, you better start watching me because I know where the weather's going to be at and where it's going to happen. I told you the West Coast is about to get stormed again, and it did, didn't it? It did, didn't it? I believe it did. And we're like 70, 80 degrees down here in Alabama. I told y'all people up north that Alabama was the safest area. Nope, nobody wanted to listen. But it's about to change. Because in another month, well actually 2 more months, tornadoes are going to be really, really bad. Alright guys, Anonymous again.
Humanity of the world, humanity of the internet, and all participating members. We are anonymous. In case you were not aware, California is currently experiencing its most severe drought ever recorded in history. The impending implications are still being tallied. But the profit-driven company, Nestle, has yet to slow their bottling of plastic water bottles. guzzling 80 million gallons of water from Sacramento aquifers per year. For this reason, environmental and human rights activists, holding plastic torches and pitchforks, formed human barricades at both entrances to the Nestle Waters bottling plant in Sacramento at 5 a.m. on Friday, March 20th, 2015. Their protesting effectively shut down the company's operations for the day. The activists, members of the Crunch Nestle Alliance, shouted out a number of chants, some which include, "We got to fight for our water," and "Nestle, stop it, water is not for profit," and also in Spanish,
¿Agua para quién? Para nuestra gente.
Those in opposition to what the company is doing stayed until 1 p.m., but thanks to the universe, there were no arrests. This corporate welfare giveaway is an outrage and warrants a major investigation, Coalition spokesperson Andy Connecticut stated. For more than 5 months we have requested data on Nestle water use. City Hall has not complied with our request, or given any indication that it will. Sacramentans deserve to know how their money is being spent, and what they are getting for it. In this case, they are getting ripped off. Lolo Ellis, of 99 Rise Sacramento, who spoke on a bullhorn at the protest, said, "Nestle's bottling of water in Sacramento is unsustainable in the current state of drought. We really don't know how much water they are taking from the aquifer, and that is a scary thing." She continued, "The water needs to be used for the local community. If there is not enough water for the local community, the Nestle Corporation should not be making a profit." Others support Ellis' stance, rallying out of disbelief that such corporate greed could be allowed to continue when residents of the state are expected to run out of water within the next 12 to 18 months if serious action is not taken. The coalition rallied to protest what they call Nestle's virtually unlimited use of water, while Sacramentans, like other Californians, who use a mere 7 to 10% of total water used in the state of California, are advised to limit their use and have had severe restrictions enforced upon them. What they hope to achieve is for Nestle to stop stealing all the water. Nestle only pays 65 cents for each 470 gallons it pumps out of the ground, the same rate as an average residential water user. But the company can turn the area's water around and sell it back to Sacramento at mammoth profit, according to a news release presented by the activists. According to those protesting, Sacramento officials have refused attempts to obtain details of Nestle.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that's the guy that I was telling you about, Alistair Black. Alistair Crawley's family. You're welcome.
Water use. Coalition members have addressed the Sacramento City Council and requested that Nestle either pay a commercial rate under a tier level or pay a tax on its profit. As shared by Daily Kos, a call to the Sacramento City Department of Utilities about the details of Nestle's water use had not been returned as of press time. But the corrupt corporate paid mainstream media, Fox 40 News, reported that in 2014, Nestle says it used 50 million gallons from the Sacramento municipal water supply, which they say is a fraction of 1% of total water demand within the city of Sacramento. Issued by the company in October 2014, the following statement is in regard to a previous protest in front of the plant. In Sacramento, Nestle Waters North America purchases and pays the standard metered rate for municipal water, which is delivered through the municipal pipe system. We are not ranked among the top 10 water users in Sacramento, as we use about 0.002% of Sacramento's total water demand. Our company is subject to any restrictions, drought, or otherwise, imposed on all light industrial or business customers by the city of Sacramento, and we comply with those restrictions. To this, Bob Saunders, also with the Crunch Nestle Alliance, responded, "Nestle can claim any amount of water they want, but we have not seen any documentation of the amount of water they are using. We do know they are allowed to take up to 80 million gallons per year. Mauro Oliveira, known as Red Sun, showed up at the protest with his children, including Rise, Aaron, and Maher. He has connected the battle of local activists and fishermen to stop fracking, the Shasta Dam raise, and Governor Jerry Brown's Bay Delta Conservation Plan to build the Twin Tunnels, the most environmentally destructive public works project in California history. Mauro Oliveira said, "This whole idea of bottling water goes against the indigenous people's concept of water is sacred. The 20,000-year-old water in aquifers belongs to the last generation on planet Earth. We, nor greedy companies like Nestle, do not have the right to tap into this water." He continued, "The governor said that we should conserve, but millions of gallons of fracking waste are being re-injected into the aquifer in California. The governor talks out of both sides of his mouth. Polluting our water supplies is a violation of human rights. We researched disturbing news that the Wall Street banks and elitist multi-billionaires are buying up all of the water from all over the world at an unprecedented pace."
And where are they putting it? Underground, where all your food's going. All the food recalls and water is going underground. That's why I had to stop it. And I'm pausing it for a minute for y'all. Are y'all thinking yet? Do you know what's going on with the water right now? Does anybody know? Anybody smart out there? Anybody smart and not stupid or dumb? Instead of disliking my video and not sharing, why don't you do something for your fucking family? Because your family's about to be attacked. Anthony? Yeah, I know you're back. Road dog. You've already been blocked. I want you to know that. You can't say a word. Just thought you know that. Dumbass.
Billion mega banks and investing powerhouses, such as Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, Citigroup, UBS, Deutsche Bank, Credit Suisse, Macquarie Bank, Barclays Bank, the Blackstone Group, Allianz, and HSBC Bank, among others, are consolidating their control over water. Wealthy tycoons, such as T. Boone Pickens, former President George H.W. Bush and his family, Hong Kong's Li Ka-shing, Philippines' Manuel V. Pangilinan, and other Filipino billionaires, while others are also buying thousands of acres of land with rivers, lakes, water rights, water utilities, and shares in water engineering and technology companies all over the world. The second disturbing news we found is that while the filthy rich and corporations are buying up water from all over the world, corrupt corporate-paid governments are moving fast to limit citizens' ability to become water self-sufficient, as evidenced by the well-publicized Gary Harrington's case in Oregon, in which the state criminalized the collection of rainwater in 3 ponds located on his private land by convicting him on 9 counts and sentencing him for 30 days in jail. Let us put this criminalization in perspective. Billionaire T. Boone Pickens owned more water rights than any other individuals in America, with rights over enough of the Oglala Aquifer to drain approximately 200,000 acre-feet, or in lame terms, 65 billion gallons of water a year. But this ordinary, law-abiding citizen, Gary Harrington, cannot collect rainwater nor snow runoff on 170 acres of his private land. It is a strange new world order in which multi-billionaires and elitist banks can own aquifers and lakes, but ordinary citizens cannot even collect rainwater or snow runoff in their own backyards and private lands. This is a concern that demands attention and resolution. The more we all raise awareness, the more positive change will be enacted. Therefore, Operation Nestle has been re-engaged. To all multi-billionaires and elitist bankers who are stealing humanity's water by means of using paper currencies which was acquired by it being passed down through your bloodline for generations. You really do not care for humanity, nor the very earth which provides natural needed resources for all species big and small. Your only concern is control and money. Money, money, money. When will you learn? Not everything on our planet Earth can be put a price tag. But you are what you are, so expect us to do what we do.
Yes, expect us, Anthony. Because I already talked to Anonymous. They know how to hack people. And I told them to hack you. You're about to lose everything you got. May even lose your job because they're going to call your job. Your boss is getting a phone call. Just like Dustin's racetrack got a phone call from me. You don't want to mess with me, I promise you, Anthony. Michael, you might want to stay away too. Because Anonymous is about to take your goat face straight off your fucking YouTube. How y'all liking the show, huh? We ain't just going to take the NWO's plan. We ain't just going to look, if you fight against us, the rich is going to kill you. Who's going to be on your side then? Huh? See, I'm smiling. I'm not Earnhardt. I got that big smile on my face, my little smirk on my face like, gotcha. And I've been getting you for the last 8 years, trollers. Bullies, sexual harassment, and threats. I'm even getting the big boys, the NWO. Woo! It's showtime, folks. Let's keep on. Not done. I'm not done. Hell, no. You think I'm done? No. Not even close. Y'all want more? You got it. Let's get this going, boys. A message to the government.
Dear citizens of the world, we are Anonymous. We do not intend to disturb you. Anonymous is about giving truth to people like you. In this video, we are about to tell you what the government is about to do with us. Imagine a frog in a pot filled with hot water. You put the frog into the boiling water, he will immediately jump out of it. If the frog gets put into cold water, he'll stay inside, of course. The interesting part is that you will not notice slow temperature changes. And when the water is boiling again, he will already be dead. That means the government will enforce projects like ACTA slowly so that we get used to the circumstances, so that we all care much less. Anonymous is protesting against this. It is not illegal to support us. You are anonymous if you want to. You could already be or become another link in the chain. Respect existence or expect resistance. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
I forget that I'm alive. Wow. don't forget you. I don't care what you think. People just sending me messages and they already know I'm on live at 4 o'clock and like dumbasses. Yes, I'm making fun of dumbasses on here, folks. You! No. You! What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when the NWO gets run over by me? Trump, we know you're behind this. And we know you're too damn worried about playing golf and having sex with Kim Jong-un and Hulk Hogan and Mark Zuckerberg. If you haven't seen the pic that I put out there on my Facebook, well, it's got Hulk Hogan, Kim Jong-un, and Zuckerberg, that's what I call him. Zuckerberg, Mark, CEO of Facebook. I call it FBI book. Did I say that? I did, didn't I? I mean, come on, guys. Wake up over there. Are y'all okay over there? Are y'all shocked that I know the plan? Well, I'm not. I got with some good people. I swear. Y'all just don't know how good I am. When I told Mom, I said, watch out for the 27th and the 28th. Mom was like, I'll be watching. And then I'll say, you were wrong. And we'll say, the terrorist attacks are going to take out the water. My mom was like, I don't want to hear it. Go upstairs. Get your work done. Get paid. I'm like, is that all she had to say? Is that all y'all had to say? Huh? Huh, trolling losers? Huh? Buddy? You better go to Walmart. You better go to Target and get you some bottled water. I'm going to say it again. You better go get you some water. Because they're going to use the snow, the rain, the hurricanes. That's not all. ISIS to take out water facilities. Just wait. Your power is next. Did you hear me? Well, let me say this one more time since they've been cutting me in and out like a dumbass. Your power is next. No, I didn't say you. Well, I can say you're next. Because you didn't listen. Okay, let's go. Anonymous. My Fear of Water by Anonymous.
I've always had a terrible fear of being submerged completely in water. Not that I can't swim or anything. My dad made me learn. He said I almost drowned when I was really young. I was afraid of it because, for as long as I can remember, whenever I am underwater and look up at the surface, I see a woman reaching down to me with a warm smile, with glowing golden hair and dark blue eyes. Even if it's just in a bathtub, it always happened. It was just normal for me, but I never got used to it. It was unnerving, but also soothing at the same time. She always made me feel like it was okay. I still avoided it though, because I was just a kid and it was really freaky. I never told my dad about it as a kid, but I did ask him about my mom. He never wanted to talk about her. Sometimes he even got mad at me for trying too hard to bring it up. It was only recently that I described this apparition to him. He nearly drove into a telephone pole. Obviously, he knew something. I asked him again about my mom. He still wouldn't say much, except that she died when I was very young, and that she loved me very much. He also admitted that her hair and eyes were those colors. just like mine. So I did some research on my own, looking up her name for myself on my birth certificate and trying to find any references I could. Any news clips about a boy nearly drowning. Anything. I mostly wanted a picture. Something I could match to my guardian. Today, buried in our town library, I found it. Winchester, Marie Withy, 28, drowned to death yesterday evening after climbing a razor wire fence and fleeing to a nearby reservoir. A funeral is scheduled by her family for the 25th. Marie was institutionalized just 6 months ago after being found not guilty of attempted murder on grounds of insanity. Her husband, Daniel Withy, had acted quickly enough to rescue their infant child when she was found trying to drown him in a bathtub.
You know why I did that one?
Thanks so much for watching. Please tell your friends about our channel and leave.
I'll tell you why. Because California, West Coast, East Coast, Gulf Coast. By the way, I want to let you know this right now. There's no ships in the water at all. What you're seeing on the news and what you're seeing on the fake YouTube channels and the fake news, all ships has been tied down and locked up just in case an asteroid hits the water. Because if an asteroid hits the water, your ships are going to sink. And that's what could happen. Okay, remember what happened in Venezuela, what happened in Alaska, Indonesia, even Moscow. We've already been hit 7 times in the last 5 years. And I want to be honest with you right now. Are you ready for a deep impact? Are you? Any of y'all? I bet you're not. I mean, you should have been more ready when you seen what I showed you. Just keep on. We're not done. Remember the water situation I told you about? That they were going to attack our water? I knew it a couple of weeks ago when Cold Creek was poisoned. And people were saying, that wasn't poison. That was just something in the water. And I was like, okay, you watch. They're going to get our dams. And that's what's happening right now. Our water facilities in 280 is one of the biggest facilities we have in Birmingham. And right now, we're being attacked. And I tried to warn y'all. I just hope you've got enough water, because we do. We've been, I don't know, 5 years. My mom and my dad, had CIA and FBI come to their door looking for me. And I told them, I said, this is why I told y'all to get ready. My mom and my dad's like, screw the CIA and the FBI. Keep on doing what you're doing. Because they know what's coming. My dad's been knowing it since 1980. That's why we moved to Alabama. Because when the volcano erupts, 32 states are going to be destroyed. We're not. Alabama is going to be good because we're in the south. The wind is going to pull it toward. By the way, that's James Hetfield, Metallica, versus the other guitar player, Elias. Let's keep on going. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, here we go.
All eyes on Vietnam. We're on the ground taking you inside the critical summit. Stay with Fox News Channel.
Stay with the fake news
This
channel.
evening, emergency repairs underway along a critical part of California's water supply line. And yes, it is related to all the storm damage we've had. The Clifton Court Forebay is a nearly 2-mile wide reservoir in the delta between Byron and Tracy. KPIX 5's Wilson Walker on why this little-known body of water is
so important.
Yep. All
The
of it
important
is.
thing to remember about the incident that's happening at Clifton Court Forebay is that there's no public safety emergency.
The terror-inspiring Oroville spillway collapse, but this is California's latest water infrastructure failure, a pumping system worn out by our record-setting winter.
We're going to be repairing some erosion that has occurred underneath a spillway or a pad or an apron that water flows across.
And until it's fixed, the water here can't do what it would normally do, and that's get pumped out of here either to Silicon Valley or Southern California. So to make good on its water delivery obligations, the state has to tap another reservoir.
San Luis Reservoir south of the Delta is at 99% plus. We know that that water will be available for our state water project contractors and will enable us to continue deliveries unaffected.
But San Luis was our egg so generously filled by this remarkable winter, we didn't want to have to touch that until absolutely necessary, if at all. But that is how California's water system works. You got a problem right here? Well, it's going to cost you somewhere else. And speaking of cost,
about $187 billion in unmet needs.
And that is a tab we all have to pay. So, albeit on a vastly smaller scale than Oroville, count the Clifton Court Forebay as the latest crack in California's aging water system.
It is not a routine thing that's occurred, but I think we have a way to address the problem.
In the city, Wilson Walker, KPIX5.
Dang. California. Told you. The whole United States is in trouble. Breaking news. Yeah, listen to this one. Anonymous.
That's the demand by thousands of activists who took to the streets across the country Tuesday, from Los Angeles to just outside the White House, where Senator Bernie Sanders unexpectedly
comes in four corners, four directions, four colors, and death rides on four horsemen, a black snake with some black taint. How much money do we...
Good day to the citizens of this world. Today, the 21 of November, Anonymous TV is reporting on police engaging on peaceful protest. The temperature is below zero. These are the citizens of the United States of America, and they are being treated like terrorists. Hundreds of water protectors were injured at the Standing Rock encampments when law enforcement blasted them with water cannons in freezing temperatures Sunday evening. The attacks came as water protectors used a semi-truck to remove burnt military vehicles that...
Let's hit the brakes. Why did I put that out there? They're going to use water cannons in water like they're doing in Europe. You see why they're taking the water out of the facilities right now? They're saying it's a terrorist attack, and they're saying it's they're putting water underground and everything. But remember what's happening in the EU right now. They're getting slaughtered with water, being slapped by the protests. Remember what they're doing now. We're not watching slip and slide. We're not watching people just jump in the slide and just slide all over the place and for fun. They're out there fighting for their lives, and y'all going to do the same thing. I promise you. I'm just getting you ready. I'm getting you ready. I have a feeling this ain't the only terrorist attack we're going to get to this year. I already told you we were going to have more than one terrorist attack this year. Remember, we're closing in on 2020. 2020. Anybody there? 2020. Barbara Waters, are you there? Welcome to 2020. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Police had chained to concrete barriers weeks ago, blocking traffic on Highway 1806. Water protectors' efforts to clear their road and improve access to the camp for emergency services were met with tear gas, UNRAD, long-range acoustic device, stinger grenades, rubber bullets, and indiscriminate use of a water cannon with an air temperature of 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Some flares shot by law enforcement started grass fires which were ignored by the water cannons and had to be extinguished by water protectors. Law enforcement also shot down 3 media drones and targeted journalists with less lethal rounds. National Lawyers Guild legal observers on the front lines.
Wait a minute. Did he just say drones? I believe he did say drones. And dumbasses on there are sending me messages on Facebook and YouTube saying, "You're stupid. They're not drones." Keep on. Keep on. By the way, my videos are going on NASCAR. Yes. NASCAR, folks. NASCAR Facebook groups. That's how good I've gotten, folks. I've got NASCAR administrations coming to me to surprise people with my videos. See how good I am, trollers? See how good I am. And the funny thing is, I'm not coming out with this YouTube channel. I've got another YouTube channel. Good luck finding me.
Have confirmed that multiple people were unconscious and bleeding after being shot in the head with rubber bullets. One elder went into cardiac arrest at the front lines, but medics administered CPR.
Did he just get shot by a rubber bullet? I did. I believe they used rubber bullets. I didn't think they had any other rubber bullets. That's what that stupid lady said in December when 4 scientists got murdered by robots and they said there was metal bullets. I didn't know there was any other bullet. Dumbass, there's rubber bullets, there's steel bullets, there's metal bullets, there's all kinds of bullets. Hell, they even got wooden bullets. You dumbass. You don't need to be announcing nothing. You don't need to be a journalist. You need to be fired.
And were able to resuscitate him. The camp's medical staff and facilities are overwhelmed, and the local community of Cannonball has opened their school gymnasium for emergency relief. The Standing Rock Sioux Tribe's Emergency Medical Service Department arrived on scene to administer medical services. The Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe also sent emergency medical service vehicles to the Ositesakian camp to assist. Hundreds are receiving treatment for contamination by CS gas, hypothermia, and blunt traumas as a result of rubber bullets and other less lethal ammunition. No doubt. Sunday's skirmishes began around 6 p.m. after protesters removed a burned-out truck on what's known as the Backwater Bridge, not far from the encampment where they'd been for weeks as they demonstrated against the pipeline. The Morton County Sheriff's Department tested.
What did I tell y'all, folks? Get you some food, get you some water, get you some oil. You're not going to have no oil, guys. I'm telling you straight up. Your car will not be running without oil. You better do what you got to do, boys. These are your signs right here. We've had 2 water facilities go down in a month here in Alabama. I'm telling you guys, we're just one of the signs. And I knew it was coming. Y'all just thought that nothing would ever happen to America because you was too worried about the American dream, which it's been an American nightmare for fucking 40 years. You're an idiot for believing in your government. Be honest with you, the ones that's believing in your government, you're probably going to die first.
400 protesters sought to cross the bridge on State Highway 1806 in what it called an ongoing riot. A live stream early Monday showed a continued standoff, with large lights illuminating smoke wafting across the scene. According to the sheriff's office, there were still as many as 200 protesters on the bridge as of 1 a.m. local time, and authorities vowed to stay on scene until all protesters were off the span. The military vehicles blocking the bridge were burned in a blockade fire on October 27th, after law enforcement traded and cleared the 1851 treaty camp. an occupation of the pipeline corridor and reclamation of unceded territory. Despite the obvious public safety risk, and despite promises from Morton County that they would clear the road, law enforcement has insisted on keeping the vehicles on the bridge for weeks. This obstruction of Highway 1806 threatens the lives of the water protectors and residents of the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation, as emergency services have been needed but unable to reach camp quickly. The blockage also unjustly restricts the free movement of local residents and hurts the tribe economically by cutting off travel to and from the Prairie Knights Casino. Images of the burned vehicles have fed negative, distorted, and sensationalist media portrayals of the encampment. Tare Hausker, National Campaigns Director for Honor the Earth, says, for weeks, the main highway to the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation has been cut off, with no movement by the state to address a public safety risk. Attempting to clear the road was met with police spraying people with water cannons in 26-degree weather. That's deadly force. It's freezing outside. They want to kill people for clearing a road? When will our cries be heard? Stop the Dakota Access Pipeline. Respect the rights of Indigenous people, of all peoples. LaDonna Allard, director of the Sacred Stone Camp, says, all I can say is why? We are asking for clean water. We are asking for the right to live. We are asking for our children to live. Instead they attack us, because they protect oil. Morton County and DARPL security are unhuman. What is wrong with their hearts? Dallas Goldtooth, Indigenous Environmental Network, says, it is below freezing right now and Sheriff's Department is using a water cannon on our people. That is an excessive and potentially deadly use of force. Tribal EMS are stepping up and providing services that should be the responsibility of Morton County. This is ridiculous. Because of the police-enforced roadblock, ambulances now have an extra 30 minutes to get to the hospital. Those are life and death numbers right there, and Morton County and the state of North Dakota will be responsible for the tally. The Standing Rock Medic and Healer Council released this statement. The physicians and tribal healers with the Standing Rock Medic and Healer Council call for the immediate cessation of use of water cannons on people who are outdoors in 28F ambient weather with no means of active rewarming in these conditions. As medical professionals, we are concerned for the real risk of loss of life due to severe hypothermia under these conditions. Sincerely yours, the Sanitation Man. We are the truth that's hiding in the dark. We are the last stand for humanity. We are your neighbors. We are humanity. We are a legion. And we are now. Expect us.
Expect us.
Let them know what's being used. Let them know that this is a water cannon. Let them know that there's mace. Let them know there's tear gas. Make it be known that these are peaceful, unarmed people that are being brutalized right now. If you're just joining, thank you for joining. As long as my phone has battery and these battery packs last, I'm going to stand here and stream this. If you're joining, comment where you're from, so I know this is still streamed live and it's not. I'm suspecting right now this might be jammed because I'm not seeing anyone joining or commenting. So this is the bridge on 1806. What you're seeing is just up from Cannonball in North Dakota, just outside of the Standing Rock Reservation. This is on 1806. And what you're seeing right now, that bridge is enclosed on the left and the right, and in front of it there's a blockade. They were firing tear gas into a crowd there. So much tear gas that my friend who took blankets down there puked and pissed her pants because they can't get out of the tear gas without trampling each other. So have the water cannon being used continuously on these people who are stood there. And right now, I mean, I'm losing the feeling in my feet right now. And I've got good boots on. It's cold out here. Those people down there are going to get hypothermia from that water cannon. So that's why people are heading into the front line to go and take blankets. Those outs are clear road so people can get from the front to the back to take blankets, to get medics up there. Esther Tweedy, Lee Hampton, thank you, sister, for joining. Esther, sorry I missed you when you were here. What you're watching is the blockade on 1806 on the bridge here. What you've been seeing is the police firing on unarmed water protectors. They're the water cannon they're watching right now. Justin Chittum's from Medicine for the People. If you could share this, get Narco to share this, as people need to see this, because you're going to see this on mainstream media. What you're watching is the water protectors. This is the blockade on 1806, just north of Cannibal. And what you're seeing is water cannon that's being used. And right now it's around zero. So those people down there are going to hypothermia. People are taking blankets. There's medics going up and from the front line back to camp. So that's what you hear shouting with clear the road. Also, they've been firing tear gas into the enclosed space on this bridge where there are crowds. When the tear gas lands, you can't go left or right because you're on a bridge. If you try to run, you're going to trample each other. So your people have been inhaling massive amounts of tear gas down there. I just spoke to my friend who came back from there who inhaled so much that she puked and wet herself. All she was doing was taking blankets out the front line to protect those water protectors. These peaceful, unarmed civilians will be fired upon with rubber bullets, mace, tear gas, the water cannon, concussion grenades. If you're joining, share this. There's another stream earlier that was showing this earlier when the tear gas and the concussion grenades were being fired. If you find that earlier stream, please share it. There's about 1.8 million people that have watched it. Share this out to any media that you know. Share this out to any of the big groups you are in on Facebook. Make sure this story goes out, because this is not what you're going to see. There's mainstream media up on this hill filming this. There's no one live streaming here with us. The only way you're going to see this is through Facebook, because right now we're the media. Because the media aren't here. This is the story they don't want you to see. They don't want the American people to see rightfully militarized police firing on grandmothers, grandfathers, your son and your daughter. Maybe your mum and dad. These are unarmed people on a public highway right now. That's a water cannon. Thanks for joining us again, Eli. That's a water cannon being used. They're using water against the water protectors. And the very reason people here is to protect the water, so there's enough water to try and, I'm not sure what they're trying to do, disperse. But I'm going to stress again, these are unarmed people being fired upon with tear gas, rubber bullets, concussion grenades, mace, a water cannon. So this is your tax dollars that's paying for this militarized police force.
Yep. It's coming to America.
If you're just joining, this is on 1806. This is the blockade on 1806. Please keep sharing this as you're joining. Please comment where you're from, because right now I'm not seeing the numbers go up. I'm not seeing anyone joining, so I feel like this could be being blocked.
Shadow blind.
If you're joining and struggling with this one, look on my wall and you'll find an earlier one that you can share as well. There's an earlier live stream that shows gas being fired to the crowd. It showed concussion grenades being fired. It showed a fire being set and then from the other side and being put out by water protectors. If you're just joining, can you comment and let me know where you're joining from? Which country you're in, which state you're in. Kevin Gilbert, Gilbertt. You'll just find it on Facebook. Good, I think I'm being jammed right now and I've got a weak connection, so you're fine. Thank you. As you're joining, can you comment where you're from so I know that this is being received, or you can hear my voice? I see the numbers jumping up, but I don't see any comments, which is strange. So right now, this is the bridge on 1806, the blockade here. So these are peaceful, unarmed people being fired upon with tear gas, with a water cannon in sub-zero conditions. This is on American soil. Okay, I see people joining, but I don't see comments. If you can hear me, please comment. Hey, my friend who was just down the hill, can you show me what you're seeing on Facebook, if you're seeing anything? Ah, okay. To find me. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's one that's up there. Yeah. If you okay. If you want, the easiest way to find me.com/Kevin.happychappy. HAPPYCHAPPY. And I'll take them straight to my profile. FD.com/Kevin KEVIN.happy HAPPYCHAPPY. And that's the URL link for my page. It's just a personal one. Natty Nation, thanks for joining. If you're watching this, please share it. If you can hear me, please let me know you can hear me. What you're watching is the blockade on 1806, just outside of camp here. What you're seeing is peaceful, unarmed water protectors being fired upon with a water cannon. There's been tear gas, multiple rounds of tear gas. If you go and find my earlier live stream, you will see that live. And there was also concussion grenades. There have been rubber bullets fired. And they also tested the LRAD, which is the noise cannon. What I'd like to point out is this bridge is enclosed on the left and the right and in front. So it's impossible for people to, when it's fired, they've just fired again. They're firing it way back. You see that? That is tear gas canisters being fired right now. Joe Stewart, you've got hundreds of people, thousands of people on Facebook. Please share this. The shouts for the road being kept clear. Thank you for joining, Mike. Please share this. I know that this feed is really fuzzy right now. Right now, as you're seeing tear gas being fired again. Okay, now the comments are coming. Okay, I see that what you're watching right now is watching tear gas being fired. You see that? And that's the water cannon. These are unarmed, peaceful people that are being fired upon right now. See how far this is coming, see? Into the crowd. That's the bridge. On that bridge, they're enclosed on the left and enclosed on the right. They cannot go left or right on that bridge. The only way is to all come backwards. So when they're stuck in the middle there with the tear gas...
I don't know where it's at, but I will tell you this. If you just got here, we've been attacked. Terrorist attack on the 27th, like I predicted, New Year's Eve, on my other channel. Alabama 280 has got hazmat. I just found this out. I'm reading emails while I'm listening to this, and I've not been feeling good, but I just found out hazmat chemical hazmat people were coming in. National Guards coming in. This is not good, guys. Seriously, not good at all. Y'all need to pray for the people in Alabama. This is the second facility has been attacked in a month.
They're unable to escape. They have to either inhale tear gas or trample each other.
And this stuff is happening in other countries, Europe and other countries, and they're trying to steal your water, folks. This is why I'm doing this. I want y'all to understand this. I'm trying to save you and get you ahead of the game, like I've been doing on the weather, the earthquakes, and the volcanoes. Yeah, it is. It is. Just keep on subscribing, sharing, and all I got to say is the rich people are trying to control you with your water and everything. And I tried to warn y'all. What was it? 2015? I believe it was. I think it was June 12th, 2015 when I first started YouTube.
Another live feed. Right now, you see them firing huge amounts of tear gas into this crowd. It's literally chaos down here as people are coming up and coming down. This is the road here that you're seeing. They're trying to keep it clear so people can go back to medical. What you're watching...
While y'all are watching fake news on YouTube, CIA YouTube channels, and Gary French, he just went up to 1 million subscribers, I'm giving y'all the real news. Because Donald Trump, the Clintons, the Obamas, the Trumps, all of them are together. And if you haven't seen that yet, you will. I promise. But I think it'll be too late for y'all.
What you're watching is tear gas being fired. That was tear gas you were watching. You're watching a water cannon also being fired into the sky. These are peaceful people. These are unarmed people. You okay? Were you just down there? So what you're watching right now, for those that are just joining, this is the blockade on 1806. This is a bridge.
Fucking country. Fuckers.
Hey, brother.
What is true?
Silence me now. So what you're seeing is you're seeing tear gas being fired into the crowds of people. You're also watching being fired. Again, these are peaceful. Yeah, I understand news reporters are arrested, but that again brings out the story. I've got a battery pack right now. Don't worry, I'm good on the battery pack. Someone lend me one. These are peaceful. You're seeing right now. That's the water cannon you're seeing being fired. What you can hear being fired. Wow, look at that. As that landing in there is tear gas. I want to remind you, what you're watching, these are unarmed, peaceful water protectors. This could be your son or your daughter. This could well be your son or your daughter. This could be your grandfather or your grandmother. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you can hear. Thank you. Thank you for messaging me, the people that are messaging me. My comments were turned on. If you've got feed, perfect. My comments were never turned off, though. That's strange. Don't do that. You're watching right now. Take us by the crowd. You can hear that right now. Keep sharing this. Yeah, Red's here going down the sitting with the blankets and stuff. This is a bridge. This is enclosed on all sides. So you see how that's enclosed down there. They're firing tear gas into the bridge where people cannot escape. I wish I could get closer. If I get closer, I'll lose signal. But those are clouds of tear gas that you see. That's a water... That's a water cannon you see being fired in the sky right now. I'm going to remind you, these are peaceful, unarmed people. I can't adjust my picture. For those that are just joining, my feed's been hacked. However, but just look at... Yeah, they're hacking my feed right now. Yeah, you can follow me. I can try and stream live, but it's difficult to stream live from anywhere in camp. But look at... You're seeing more tear gas being fired right now. That's being fired into... You see how that's being fired into a crowd? That's on a bridge, enclosed on the left and enclosed on the right. They cannot escape. And you're watching a cannon. Earlier they were firing mace. They probably still are. I can't tell that right now. They were also firing rubber bullets. They tested the LRAD. William, thank you for joining. Please share this. Keep sharing this. Yeah, this is 2016 in America. These are unarmed people that are being fired on by military police with your tax money. If you don't like it, go ahead and make those calls. Go ahead and pull your money out of the places that are supporting the energy transfer partners. Go ahead and share this. Go ahead and tell your friends about this. Because this is the news story that no one wants to get out. This is why there's no national media here right now. Because if they showed this on American television, on mainstream TV, what do you think would be the...
It's 2016, but the reason I did this video, what's coming across in the future. You see what I'm doing, guys? I'm trying to get you ready for the game. No, not the NFL football game. Your fake ass football. The real water championship that you're going to have to fight against your government. And if you don't listen, the shield is going to come in while you're protesting. You get it? The shield. Because the storyline that's coming from Monday Night Raw, and what I'm finding out is the shield is going to reunite and attack Brock Lesnar. Attack the beast. You get it? The protests are the shield turning good against the government, like the police department taking their guns and dropping them and helping the people, the Americans that paid their taxes to them. You see where I'm coming from, folks? That's what's happening in Europe right now. Police is dropping their guns and working with the people that's being watered down by cannons. This is the last match, but just keep on listening to this, because I'm telling you right now, folks, quit watching the fake news. You're being distracted right now. As I told you, the 27th and the 28th was going to be bad. And it's happening right now.
I know they're squeezing the feed. It's going to keep talking. What you're watching is tear water cannon. Please keep sharing this. I know it's cutting in and out. That's tear gas being fired right now. You see that with the streams in the air. I think that might be our side releasing a firework. It's pretty funny.
Your fireworks stop!
So you're watching tear gas being fired against unarmed, peaceful water protectors. That's a water cannon. It is below zero out here.
Leave it in the ground!
So if you're just joining right now, that's what you're watching. Yeah, if you know media, get the media to share this. If they get them to listen to the live stream to hear what's happening. These are peaceful, unarmed civilians being fired upon with a water cannon, with mace, with tear gas. I know the video's coming and going. I can't control that. Thank you for having it on Real Progressives. Thank you for sharing.
No, we can't control that. That's why I'm on gaming. I told you October the 1st, 2016, when Obama gave the internet to ICANN, aka the EU, the Queen, George Soros, Prince Williams, Prince Harry, all them some bitches. That's doing the same thing right now in Europe. See why I'm doing this, folks? America, you're next. Well, we're already happening. What am I saying next? We're here. We're doing it now. We're going through it right now. Right here in the South. While y'all are fighting snow and storms up north, and California's fighting fires with the drones, the drone attacks, we're fighting terrorists. You see why we've been training with the women and the kids? We're going to blow their head off. And I want you to try to stop me. George Soros, bitches that got hired on Craigslist. Antifa.
Thank you, Eli. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Cindy. As you can see, being videoed above right now by a helicopter. They can't escape. That's a bridge that you're seeing. Where they're firing the tear gas into is a crowd that cannot escape. They cannot move to the side to get away from that. My friend just inhaled so much tear gas down there trying to help people with by taking blankets down there that she puked and wet her pants.
God.
This is their response to peaceful, unarmed protectors. Please keep sharing this. Please keep telling the world about this. This is live right now. You're watching this. This is the bridge on 1806. Earlier today, they were looking to remove the burnt out trucks. And then from that, this has escalated into this. And the peaceful, unarmed water protectors are being fired upon with a water cannon in below zero temperature. It's hypothermia out there right now. They're also mace and tear gas. When you're watching those streams in the sky, that's tear gas being fired into the crowd. Thank you for everyone that's joining. If you're just joining, this is on 1806. This is the bridge. This is peaceful, unarmed water protectors being attacked by water cannon, tear gas. They've got mace. They've got concussion grenades. Things you see being fired is the tear gas. Yeah, my signal's being hacked. It's going in and out, but you can hear my voice. I know the picture's not great. If I get any closer, I lose service completely. Keep sharing this, please. If you want to do something about this, contact the White House. Contact the people that are supporting energy transfer partners. Pull your money out of those banks. Do some research. Do it every day. What you're watching right now is the water cannon, but you're also seeing those streams in the air. That's the tear gas being fired into the crowds.
No devil! No devil! No devil!
Please keep sharing this.
I believe I did say something about that, didn't I? Get your money out of the banks, what, a couple of years ago? I bet your money's still in the bank because you're got to order offline. See how you like the little plan that they got, huh? Ordering offline kind of screwed everything up, didn't it? How you like your ordering offline now? Amazon got UN trucks underground ready to roll when the lights go out in Georgia. I believe Reba McEntire was trying to tell you something. You don't want to mess with me. I know everything. I am the best in the world of what I do. I'm not just a game designer. I'm a watchman. I hate the NWO. And if you stand for the NWO, fuck you and we'll be fucking you up.
The water cannon, again, it is below zero right now. So those people that are being attacked with the water cannon are going to suffer hypothermia, which is why you're hearing cars go backwards and forwards to and from the front lines to take people blankets to bring them back to camp. My friend just did that, and she ended up inhaling so much tear gas on the bridge that she vomited and wet her pants. You cannot get out on that bridge, you're enclosed on all sides. So when they fire tear gas into that crowd, the only way to escape is to trample each other. No one's trampling each other, they're all inhaling tear gas down there. I want to remind you that these are peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Could be your son or your daughter, your grandmother, your grandfather. Could be your mum or your dad. These aren't armed militia, this is peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Thank you for joining. For the 65,000 of you watching right now, please share this. If you can't be here, please contact. You know, there's a big lag on this right now. I can't do anything about people swearing behind me, I apologize. But just keep watching, keep sharing. Right now it looks like people are moving.
Oh, they're swearing. I apologize. Sounds like a fucker. Sounds like a fake bitch. They're in trouble. It's a fucking fake protest. You know why I'm doing this, ladies and gentlemen? Do you? Because the real one are about to happen. And then they're going to shoot you with the 50 billion bullets that Barack Hussein Obama signed executive order on in 2012. See where I'm coming from, ladies and gentlemen? See where I'm coming from? You don't want to leave without your gun at the protest, okay? You might get shot by your government. Let's keep on. I hope I'm scaring the shit out of you because you need to wake up. You need to wake up. Oh, it's going, not just, it is going on my Facebook. Not just YouTube, but Facebook, TikTok. I am putting it on everything and I am making the devil my bitch.
Back from the bridge, I can't see why. Can you see? Might just be.
Never met never met a guy like me, have you? Have you? I'm a scorpion. Therefore, I don't stop. I will sting the fuck out of you. I promise you. I've even told them cops and the FBI and the CIA, I said, try me. Try to shoot and kill me. And I'll have 31 million Marines militia beat your motherfucking ass down.
I know he keeps. Yeah, it is cold. You're right. I don't know if that what you're watching right now is more fired.
With Anonymous breaking down the satellites of Zeus the other day. Hi. Hi, Colt Cabana, like CM Punk would do. Hi. See, I don't stand for the yes men. I'm like CM Punk. I don't have tattoos. I'm going to heaven without them, okay? I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. But if you keep on doing your little medications, ladies and gentlemen, and your aspirin, and your, I called it aspirin, your Tylenol, your what's that other word? Bipropion, ifopian, infidelicanton, my Dixadril, silicon tune, whatever they want to call them. Your fake medication that's been killing you all along. Your cancer. Your AIDS. No, not sex. Sex is not AIDS. That was just a thing for you to cover up till you not have no more kids and let China have like 7 billion of them. Or 4 billion. You're outnumbered if you don't fight with us. China's going to rape you, murder you, kill you, and skink you alive. And eat you like they eat their cats and dogs. Now, do I got your attention? Do I? None of y'all are saying a word. You're scared. You don't have the balls like I do. I might be the craziest son of a bitch, but I have a heart and I care. What do y'all do? Don't share. Just don't subscribe. Oh, this guy's crazy. Just back out. Well, this guy's smarter than you, because I bet you the ones that I race with online in California, like Sideways. I mean, not Sideways. Door check. I warned the son of a bitch. I bet he's dead. Because he's like, you need to take your medication. I haven't heard from him since. Where you at, Mark? Hey, door check. With your Dukes of Hazzard car. Trying to door check me every time you got on the track. Slamming into me and you freaking crashed. I kept on going. But you got mad at me because I had a stronger car than you. You, dumbass. Yeah, I'm talking to you, trollers. You're my bitch. And I'm whipping you like a government mule.
If you're just joining this right now, this is 1806, the bridge on 1806. You're watching unarmed people being fired upon with tear gas. You're watching a water cannon being used at below 0 temperatures. These are unarmed, peaceful water protectors. You can see how much tear gas is in the air. That coughing that you hit down there, people that have been tear gassed. If you're just joining, please share this. I know my connection's weak and that's not the greatest picture. From what I understand, earlier today, some water protectors were removing the burnt out vehicles from the bridge. And then, looks like the police and the military have funded way above force. These are unarmed people.
What he just said, military funded by George Soros. I'm going to say this one more time. Military funded by George Soros. While y'all are watching that Michael Cohen show, fake ass shit, you really think they're going to do something about that? Really, guys? Then you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You watching that bullshit with Stony Stone? Huh? Y'all enjoying that Republican fake ass bullshit? Or the Democrat fake ass bullshit? Huh? My show's more entertaining than any show out there I know. And I give you the real news, not fake ass shit. I'm not like Eminem and throw shit on the fucking floor or fucking wall and let it stick. I'm giving you the truth. You don't got long, guys. You only got 5 years and then Wormwood's going to cross the other side. Then it's X marks the spot, dumbass. How good are you? How good are you? I told you it was going to happen. 2024. And y'all all laughed at me. You all laughed at me. We'll see. When the solar flare hits from southern Switzerland, the solar flare hits from the sun, and wormwood gets closer and closer and closer. What in the world was that commercial? Double mint gum? Yes, get a little closer. Don't be shy. I'm giving you a little bit more decoding. Double mint gum meant double mint, meant the Twin Towers was going down. You see where I'm coming from? What do you think, Stance? What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when the Twin Towers crash down on you? Ain't that right? The mega powers. The mega powers is the NWO. How do you like me now when I'm on my way? You think I'm crazy standing here today? Huh? The Shield beats your heroes. Your NWO just got fucked. Hey, your ones that you kissed, your Obama and your Trump and your Democrats and your Republicans, you're an idiot. And you know what? They're going to smoke you like a weed. They're going to smoke you like pot. Go, gone, bitch. Because you didn't fucking listen to me. If you smell la 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 la, what the Drew is cooking. I hope you liked my show. I'm from Sloss Frat Furnace. Google it. I am the scariest son of a bitch on YouTube. And I'm going to bring down the government with or without you. You either share and save this fucking country or fucking burn in hell. Because my kids and your kids are not going to be raped. I'm going to